Hello, I'm Brian. My wife and I are selling this 2021 Crownline 264 CR located in Forker River, New Jersey. We're the original owners and have owned it for the last 4 seasons. We've meticulously maintained it from mechanical, electrical maintenance every year, including compounding and waxing every season. It's actually been in our backyard these seasons. I'm going to get on the boat and show you the wonderful attributes of the different various components of it. The stern area of the boat here has lots of things where we get lots of views. You can see a very wide swim platform here where there's a swim ladder behind this pocket that telescopes down. There's a cleat for towing water toys for water sports. There's a shower in the back over in here. There's a trunk here for storing boat lines and fishing equipment and the like. And then the sun pad is one of our favorite spots. For sitting back here, you can hold a fishing pole or just enjoy nature behind the boat. And it's actually a 3-position. It goes this way or it goes all the way down, where we really enjoy taking a nap or getting a suntan. And it goes to the 3rd position also, which is this one here, so you can face forward. And in either of the configurations, you can fit 2 to 6 people just in this area alone on the boat. In the cockpit area here, the boat is even more versatile. The helm seat sits 2 people, and it actually is a 3-position. It's this way facing forward when you're navigating. It swivels this way, and then also swivels all the way around facing towards the back. The lounge area here is my wife Lisa's favorite position, where she'll lay here and put her feet up, or you can have a couple of people sitting sideways. There's also a wet bar area here. Underneath the stone top is the sink and faucet. And then underneath here, underneath the wet bar area, is a cooler, which comes out. And then the upholstery on the boat, Crownline is known, as compared to its competitors, a very heavy gauge quality upholstery. When you come and see the boat, you'll notice it's in excellent condition for its 4 seasons that we've owned it. And then about the last thing down in here is the carpeting. The carpeting actually is removable. You'll see some snaps, but it's a reed woven pattern, this light gray color, and it is also in excellent condition due to the quality of the product itself. And then you'll see some lots of the cup holders. The stereo system is in here.
Don't forget the table, honey.
Oh, and then over here, thank you, Lisa. There's also this mount here is for a pedestal for a table. So there's a table here where you can dine 4 people, particularly when the helm chair is swiveled around. Access to the bow is via this door and steps. So you walk up the steps here, like this. You open the windshield, fold it over. And once you're on the bow, there's a sun pad here for sun tanning, entertaining, or even laying down and stargazing. You can see there's a hatch there to the cabin. And then very forward is the anchor and the anchor locker. And the anchor is actually controlled from the helm area, which I'll show you in a moment, by a windlass electronic winch. So the last thing I want to show you in the cockpit area is the helm area. So you can see we have a Garmin navigation system, and besides the navigation system itself, there's all the gauges for the engine's performance. The steering wheel, or the helm, is actually tilts down, as you can see here. And then you have different breakers for the lighting, operation of the anchor windlass is over in here. The stereo controls are over on the side here. There's a glove box below that, and then you have the helm, additional cup holders, and then the stereo speaker systems itself. Hello again. Down here in the cabin, It's actually air conditioned and heating. First of all is the V berth here, which this is in its dining configuration, but this also drops down to become a full V berth bed. Underneath the V berth is storage under each of these sides. There's storage behind these bulkheads here. You have operable windows or portholes. A little bit aft of me here, towards the rear of the boat, you have the galley. The galley has a microwave oven. It has a single cooktop, electric cooktop, a refrigerator, which also runs on AC and DC power. There's lots of storage in the cabin here, part of the galley itself, and then there's a closet or locker right there, and then there's one towards me on the other side, which you don't see in the video itself. Then we have the aft cabin. The aft cabin sleeps 2 people very comfortably. It's about the size of a queen size bed. There's storage down there. There's also the air conditioning down there. So this cabin actually sleeps 4, 2 in the aft cabin and 2 in the V berth. Okay, the last thing to show in the cabin area is the actual head. It's full height clearance to stand up in there. There's a sink and a shower faucet and an electric toilet or head itself, plus storage, and a exhaust fan and an operable port window.
And a mirror.
A few of the last things is the engine itself is a Mercruiser 6.2 liter, 300 horsepower with a Bravo 3 stern drive with 400 hours. For enclosure, this is the Bimini top. Then there's a full camper enclosure, which would be windows all the way around this whole side. So the boat, even on a drizzly or rainy day or an overnight or a thunderstorm, you're good and protected underneath here. And then there's besides the camper enclosure, there's a mooring cover, which is just a canvas cover that covers like this over all the upholstery. And then for the winter, there's a custom heavy gauge winter canvas cover, which helps to avoid with shrink and wrapping every season. So 2021 Crownline 264 CR, located in our backyard here in Forkett River, New Jersey. Asking price of $109,900. Take a look, give us a ring. We'd be happy to show you the boat.